plus $116 minus $3.98 times 2 is Bob Cratchit, I can't work down here with all that noise outside. You stay here and count this money. I'm going to go upstairs and see what all the noise is about. I'll be right back. Keep this door closed. We don't want the heat from that candle to get out. Now I'll just walk upstairs. Oh, hello, Miss Cratchit. It's nice to... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. Oh, walk up here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get back to the other end of the mall where you belong. I wish those SPCA people would keep those mutts somewhere else. Here's the window. I see the problem, Cratchit. There's a bunch of people out here in the street doing nothing. And it's that time of year again. People start acting crazy. Let their kids run wild. No, nothing. Spend their money on foolishness. Discipline's not around anywhere. Christmas, 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 Christmas. Humbug. Well, I don't come over to your house and stare at you. You need to be at work. You need to be at home doing your chores. You kids ought to be doing lessons, learning something, instead of hanging around out here making noise. Bunch of noise makers anyway. You see okay over there? Yeah, well, I suppose you're all out doing your Christmas looking, picking out stuff you're gonna give to people so that they can re-gift it later. Well, if you must do it, there's one thing to remember. Be thrifty. Mind your money. Look for the bargains. And remember the two sneakiest words in the English language. Plus tax. That'll get you in trouble. Most of all, though, be thrifty. Like that gentleman sitting there on the floor in the red shirt. Now there's a thrifty man. That's the right idea, sir. Don't let fashion dictate to you. You wear what you want to, no matter what anybody says. You don't waste a lot of money on razor blades. That's good. Stuff just grows back again anyway, doesn't it? And I like thrifty people. Aren't you at work? Huh? You're a what? Pastime punk. Let a perfectly good evening go to waste. Couldn't be out making money. Any of these yours down here? That's why you're smiling? What's a noise maker? You, young man in the green shirt. Don't look around, I'm talking to you. That blue. I don't know, whatever it is. What's your name? What's your name? No. What's your name, young man? Eric. Stand up so I can hear you. That's good. Eric, how old are you? How many? 13. You married? Yeah. Any children? 2. It would serve you right. You're not one of them, I'm sure. Smart little kid. That's all right. You'll get yours tomorrow night. Cratchit, call Santa Claus. Eric is being a jerk. Eric. How are you, sir? Standing there in your little jacket with the red shirt there by the Christmas tree. Yeah. You're never going to get a decent job if you stand around with your hands in your pockets. It makes you look lazy. I'm sure you are, but there's no reason to advertise. Is that your girlfriend with you? Your wife? Huh? You have a girlfriend? Where is she? She wouldn't come with you, would she? What's your name, young man? You in the Texas shirt. Stand up. Always stand up when you talk to people. It's called manners. I'm sure you've never heard the word. What's your name? Andy. How old are you, Andy? 9. Got a job? No. Well, how do you earn your keep? You mooch off your mommy, don't you? Andy, you been down to see the funny fat man in a red suit, Santa Claus? No, he's down at the end of the hall down there, making idle promises. Make sure you go down and tell him what nationally advertised product you want this year. Sit down, Andy, and quit making so much noise. Noise makers anyway. Andy, you know, get there in the middle of the red shirt. What's your name, young man? What? Joe. It's a good name, Joe. How old are you, Joe? 9. I suppose you haven't been down to see him either, have you? Yeah, that's what I figured. Wait a minute, Joe. I just had an idea. This may be your lucky night. Hold on. Cratchit! There's a list down there on my desk. Could you bring it up here? Joe, I happen to have in my possession a genuine certified copy of Santa Claus's Christmas list. Got it from WikiLeaks. Want to find out what you're going to get? Hold on. That's the one, Cratchit. Thank you. And let's see. Joe with a J. Joe with a J, right? Joe, Joe. Oh, there you are, Joe. Uh-oh. There's a red line through your name. Let's see what that's about. Joe does not clean up his room. Well, Joe, the way I figure it, you've got tonight and a little bit of tomorrow to get that room clean, because right now you're in deep trouble. Sit down. Santa Claus travels thousands and thousands of miles behind a bunch of smelly reindeer just to bring you a bunch of junk you won't even clean up your room for him. I wouldn't bring you anything either. How are you, sir? Sitting there on the floor in the white shirt. Top of the day to you. Is that your daughter with you? Yeah. You have a job? You're not going to find one hanging around here dressed like that. At least you're thrifty. You don't waste a lot of money in barber shops. That's good. I've found that 1 can of turtle wax will last almost a year. You do it correctly. How are you, sir? Standing there in front of everybody else so they can't see you. You have a job, I assume? What do you do? What? What? Oh, sorry I asked. Which ones of these are yours? Those 2 there? 1. What's your name, young lady? I can't hear you. Stand up. Stand up, Olivia. How old are you? years like most of them do. You might amount to something yet, in spite of him. Joe, stand up, young man. I just can't bear the thought of your not having anything in your stocking on Christmas morning, so I'm going to give you something. Hold on. A genuine autographed picture of me. Try to contain your enthusiasm, Joe. Come here. You got to catch it. Here it comes. There. You're welcome. I better not see that on eBay tomorrow either. Well, I've enjoyed about as much of this as I can stand. I have to go down and help Cratchit. Before I go, I've got a Christmas present for all you kids, so stand up, hold out your hands. You gotta catch it, both hands. Here we go. There's some for you.